And let me give you guys all a hero point. So you guys can
Yay.
gain a 1 hero point.
Delicious.
And I know that we all played earlier this week. So it might feel cheapy to offer you a recap hero point. But if anyone would like to give the recap for a hero point, you might need it.
Y'all know I have it, but anybody else want to take it?
Take it. It's all yours.
All right, yeah. So last time on the adventures of the Pathfinders, we were tasked to go to the fishery to deal with fish going missing. And as we explored the basement, we discovered that there was a large hole in the basement where we were attacked by rats. Moving forward, we discovered that there was a bit of a ruin um, underneath the town. And exploring even further, we discovered that there were a bunch of kobolds and various creatures within there. As we were facing down a kobold trapmaster, we met our newest member, Django, who was our backup and brought backup potions. As we met Django, discussed our plans moving forward, and moved further down, we were ambushed by two more kobolds, in which Lung got almost bodied by them. But as we continued even further, pushing past the kobolds, we discovered a small, almost shrine with three orbs. One that exploded and produced a cinder rat, which attacked us. And as we gained some of the blessings of the orbs, we moved back into um, one of the main areas where we fought the two kobolds, and we dealt with a water trap with a mermaid. Django went down, got recovered pretty quickly, and then we moved past that. And I think the only other thing I left out is we also encountered very smelly monsters after we did the orbs. Uh, and we discovered that there was an exit to the Darklands
Mm-hmm.
in the stinky room, essentially, but it was very smelly. And we ended the episode or the previous session. We walked into a room. A kobold was snacking down on some rotting fish and sounded the alarm.
That's perfect. Please take your give yourself an additional hero point.
Give them to me.
I will. Let me take everyone to floor number 2. Before we begin, are there any questions, comments, concerns, or anything of the like that anyone has? All right, by that admission or lack of admission, I believe that we are good to begin. Let me go ahead and put on some maybe more appropriate
Balance
fighty
was
type music.
staggering.
Violence movie. Violence music.
Violence music. Uh, Kickin' butt music. Let's do this one. So as you all open the door, you see the kobolds eating. They look surprised as the rotting fish is slipping off of their lips. And we can begin. Django, you may
All
begin the
right.
encounter.
All right. So with 10 paces, already drew my pistol. And it gets me 5, 10 feet of movement to start with for that here. All right. Then first action, I'll go ahead and stride into the room proper. 5, 10. Doop. Then I'll start moving over this way. 15, 20, and up against the wall there. All right, that's fine. I'll go ahead and hang here. All right, second action. Go ahead and fire pistol at this kobold here. Target.
Oh, and before you hit the shoot
Oh,
button, this kobold is considered flat-footed because it is sitting on its butt and eating
ooh,
to your
nice.
shot.
All right, very good. So, attack.
Nice.
All right, crit.
Yeah, you critically hit this creature as it's sitting on its butt.
Shot.
Nice. Oh my god.
20 damage. Haha.
That's a lot of damage.
So, Django, can you tell us what happens as you deal this character
All right.
20 points of
So I
damage?
imagine it's John Wick style scene. He just sort of like weaves between everyone, get into the room, draws his pistol as he bops in the corner, just quickly lines up the kobold's head in the sight, then just a single shot splatters its head like a melon.
I think his cack, you see this entire table is now covered in a beet red blood. And you hear as the kobold sitting across from the kobold Django just killed is sputtering its blood out of its mouth. And you still have a third action.
All right. Real quick, because the way it is with my low light vision, I can't really see too much. Is there anything around me that I could use to take advantage for cover? Do I feel anything that could be used for that?
You feel around, and you are actually in the corner of the room, and you are out in the open. Your tactile senses are letting you know that you are caught in the open.
All right. In that case, don't like being out in the open here, so I'll go ahead and use another stride to sort of get back this way, so I can try to here.
Edie whiskers.
Yep, just bop back so I can. Yeah, don't like being out in the open. I'm too squishy. I'm like, all right, I got one of them for you. That's it.
You guys hear a squeal of horror. And then, in a strange language, this kobold uses one action to stand up. It uses a second action to stride. And it will use a third action to stride. Alma.
Was there a lot of them in that room?
Here, I could make out a couple of outlines. I saw like two more of them, but there might be more. I ain't sure. I managed to get one down though.
Don't know if it may be a good idea for me to go into that room. So I am going to go right here, take a step as an action, and I'm going to take cover. I'm going to do. I'm taking cover to hide.
Excellent.
And then, yeah, I'm basically hiding. So I will hide.
Absolutely. Oh, and the GM rolls your stealth, so I will go ahead and roll that.
Secretly.
Let me know if you can see this.
I cannot.
No.
Okay, and...
I think Alma is lying because Alma who sees them.
No, I see spirits. I don't see GM rolls. I don't even know what a GM is. He keeps whispering to me.
Lie.
Oh,
Lie!
It's the general manager. It's like the title of that lady that was running the tavern upstairs.
Yes, the general manager of the spiritual psychopumps.
Marceline feels personally attacked.
Mm-hmm. So, Alma, for the moment, you feel pretty good about your position. Okay.
Good luck. And that
So-
is my turn.
This kobold will use a action to jump out of bed. It will stride over with a second action. And it will use its final action to stride to here. As you see, it is carrying a bucket of rotten meat. Lung.
Well, first I'm gonna get angry as an action. Here we go. Angry.
Angie.
Then, as an action, I draw a javelin, and then as an action, I yeet the javelin.
Okay.
Freaking Draw. Eat. There we go.
Very nice.
Okay, a 19 will hit.
Hey.
This kobold carrying the bucket of rotten meat drops to the ground. The rotten meat and spills onto the ground. That kobold warrior has fallen.
Next! And that's my turn.
Okay, this kobold warrior uses an action to get out of bed. Uses a second action to run over. And uses an interact action to pick up another bucket of rotten meat. His Keck.
His kick looks around, is like, is anyone else confused about the rotting meat fish? And we'll do a sudden charge. Go here.
Oh! And this guy is in bed, so he is prone.
Okay, so that is, I'm fairly certain, in complete darkness for me.
Yes. And
So-
I think because that they're in complete darkness, they're going to be concealed. And because they are concealed, I believe I have you have to make a flat check to see if you hit them or if you stab the bed.
I think it's like a 5 or higher.
Yes, so the target,
That's
because
right.
he's in darkness, you got to make a DC 5 flat check. So just roll me a D20, and we need a 5 or higher. Okay, so you can target the creature. He's rolling around, he's squealing, so it makes sense.
Aw.
Oof.
Oh,
So you hear a crunch as
hero
you
point.
stab into the bed. We rewind the tape. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yep.
Oh, much better.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
much better.
Oh. So
Oh, critical. No, that's good enough.
you crunch into the bed, and you guys hear the squeal of a kobold.
Dear.
Wolf.
His kick raises his shield, and that'll be the end of the turn.
Absolutely. Valis, you heard the screams of 3 kobolds.
Man, so many cobbled demises happening all over me. Let's see if I can add to the pile. Vals is going to stride
Couldn't
forward
dare.
to roughly here. Can't see shit. So he'll basically try to once again use his typical feint maneuver on the kobold that's with the bucket.
Oh, be careful.
Okay, we're back.
Oh no!
And then I'm going to try and strike them. No, that's better.
That does hit.
Or 2 damage. And,
Sorry. Kobold moved on us there.
He's running away. That's my turn.
Okay, the kobold warrior. It is going to stand up using 1 action. It is going to stride 25 feet. It will interact and pick up a spear as it is running. And we are back to the top of the round to Django.
All right.
Careful.
General, don't go! They'll torture you!
It's like, don't worry, I got this. So Django will step
They let the
forward this
kobolds in
way.
the big house?
All right, so I'll go ahead, step here. First action. Second action, I'll go ahead and Raconteur's reload here. Doop. I'll go ahead and attempt to use that to create a diversion here as I reload. Do like my high-pitched whistle at this guy here. So go ahead and attempt trick here. I'll go ahead and roll that. Doesn't work.
The kobolds are too focused at the moment.
All right. In that case, then for my last action, I'll go ahead and fire at that one with my pistol.
But no
All right,
issue.
hit. All right, 4 damage.
That kobold almost drops its bucket of nasty fish. Almost. But it manages to hold on.
All right, gun's empty, and that's all for me.
All right, this kobold warrior, it will stride. To there. It will interact, and it will pick up a bucket of fish. And it's going to target Valis here. Oh, and everyone, this is kind of the scene that is playing out here at the moment.
Oh.
As kobolds are just coming from everywhere.
I see a distinct lack of buckets of fish.
You're right.
Sounds like we are in trouble. Maybe we should go in.
Okay, so Valis, it has the bucket of fish in hand. It looks at you. It begins to squeal. Woo! And this is going to be a D20 plus 5. So it rolls a 22 to hit against you, Valis. Does that hit?
Definitely hits.
Okay, so it does no damage, but because you are covered in rotten fish, it did not realize this that you were already sickened, but you are now sickened an additional step. So you're now sickened 2 as you are covered in rotten fish.
That's
dear.
unfortunate.
And it cackles. And Alma, the one who hears them.
Alma is going to look at Lung and say, okay. And she's going to stride. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't see, but I do see that one. Can I move? I don't know how this is going to work, but she is going to try once again to cast Haunting Hymn. If it works, place 15-foot cone. And I don't know how to move it specifically. I want to move it towards this kobold there, so I'm trying to...
Oh, get both of those kobolds in it?
Well, I mean, I obviously can't see this one, but I see this one.
Sure, but you can hear them kind of dancing
Right there?
around. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll just kind of start screaming or singing, and like again, Valis and Django, you will hear like 20 voices in a cacophony with hers.
Okay, so the first kobold succeeds and takes half damage.
Okay, so it's a flat 4.
Takes 2 and falls to the ground, grabbing his ears as he dies from just his brain exploding. And the second kobold takes 4 damage because he failed.
And then she looks around and gets real scared and casts shield. And she, where's the action? Raises a shield.
I love it.
And ends her turn.
I love it. Okay, Lung. You are up. You have the torch. Everyone can't see.
Sudden charge! Wait. Oh, come on. Move. And then move. There we go. As this one receives the smacketh.
Everyone, the room is now illuminated.
Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that critical
That
damage.
looks like a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! That should have been a crit. I forgot to click that, but that's still 20 damage.
Yes.
Damn.
As you deal 20 damage, this kobold explodes like a watermelon at a Gallagher show.
Oh my goodness.
Or like the Doomslayer performing a glory kill.
Absolutely. So
And then try it again. Cutting off this fool. And that is my turn.
Perfect. His cat.
The VIP of this game, sudden charge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Where was this last session?
So as this
It's
kobold
all balancing out now.
is raising its hands up to say something, you slash it in twain, and it falls. And we will remove it
dear.
from combat, and we will end the encounter.
You see Alma just do a quick prayer and then talk to somebody over here. And she just says, they will be fine. You just need to take them and be very nice to them, okay?
Why the
I'll walk
buckets of
over-
fish?
I'll walk over to Valis, and as I do, I'm looking over to Alma, and I'm just sort of whispering to Valis. I'm like, say, that thing where she's like, just like talking to the air. Does she always do that?
Valis currently is disgusted with the fish, but kind of looks to the side at Django and says, "I don't fucking know. I know her for like 2 hours."
Are you not a gunslinger? Have you not heard of the Spirit of the West?
You know, I hear a lot of things being a bounty hunter. Thing is, you can never be entirely sure if what you're hearing is true, even if it's like I've heard like mundane stuff that was complete and utter lies and about really outrageous shit that turned out to be actually true.
Well, maybe you should keep your mind open then.
And Alma is just continuing to talk to whatever is over here, trying to convince them to be nice to the dead kobolds.
And
I mean,
heroes.
let's say either she's legitimate or crazy, or legitimately crazy. I don't know.
You do notice that there is a treasure chest here, now that the room is illuminated by Lung's torch.
Okay, it is very dark. I'm gonna go with them now. Valis, are you okay?
Valis is gonna retch and try to clean himself a little to get rid of some of the disgusting smell.
Oh dear, I'm going to aid Valis in any way I can. I'm just gonna pat your back. You're okay.
Like a great game that came out in the 90s, by patting on Valis's back, he is able to throw up, and then he teaches you how to cut small trees that are in your path.
Oh. I did not... I mean, thank you. Come along.
He then tells you about how you can solve the next gem just by going to the cave that's right north of it, getting you a diglet. No, you can end your sickened conditioned.
I'm going to also take, I guess, an action to light a torch as well, since Lung is kind of... I think it might be very good if two of us had torch, yeah?
More is merrier, I suppose.
I activate my torch.
Oh, and
Now, what's in this big chest here?
you can also use a torch as an improvised weapon that does 1d4 bludgeoning plus 1 fire damage.
I was seeing that. It looks very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay, so as you open up the chest, it is now very well lit in here. Inside, you see that there is a flask of oil, a small token that appears to look like a feather, a single healing potion. You also see a bolt of fine silk cloth, a painting of an adventurer on a horse, 20 silver pieces, and a crystal decanter of wine.
Oh, that silk is so pretty.
That's a rather odd array of stuff for kobolds.
If I had to hazard a guess, it's probably stuff they might have salvaged from folks like us, but the ones that didn't quite make it.
Or the other rooms that we came across.
Perhaps.
Yeah, that too.
Still, we could probably use that potion if there are other dangers within.
And wine would be good for a sauce.
Your DM
Yeah,
is
it doesn't look like red cooking wine.
You could deglaze the meat bits left on a pan.
I find that mushrooms stir fried in the oil with butter works better.
True, but I
Absorbs
have no
the
butter.
flavors much better. Have you ever had a top sirloin steak and then used the mushrooms to absorb all the leftover sauce? That's just exquisite.
Rat steak, good too.
You're very good at cooking. Can I have the silk?
Well, I don't need it.
Yay! I could make a dress out of it.
I will give you the silk. Now, before you guys all charge forward, you each gain, for completing this far into the dungeon, I'm doing the math here, would it be 236 XP?
We leveled up!
I thought we were at
That's
744.
good.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be, if you're at 744, wouldn't it be, or is it one? No, it'd be 236, right?
That would
Uh,
leave us really
to
close.
260, 260 or 256?
256.
Yeah, 266 would level us. No, 256.
256.
256. I'm going to give the painting of an adventurer on a horse to Django because he is a cowboy.
Makes sense.
I am going to give the sour decanter wine to his kick. Go ahead, Django.
Oh, it's like I'd say like, huh. I'm surprised they found this painting of me from that one endorsement deal I did with that fragrance. Look at your man, then look at me. He may not look like me, but he can smell like me if he uses Olden Spice.
I saw that you were talking about. Didn't they replace you with an orc soon after?
Yeah, apparently whatever focus group was in said that cat folk weren't sexy no more, and now orcs were the big thing. I mean, look, it's like, look, to each their own, all right, but, some folks like, a guy that's a bit more svelte and agile, Some folks don't like, big beefy guys.
Almost
It
very
probably
confused.
helps that the orc only wore a loincloth.
Oh, yeah, it shows off a little bit more of,
Shut
And
up,
depending
shut up.
on where you ask, sometimes not even that.
I'm so confused. Anyway.
But yes, everyone, you should have enough XP to level up to level 2.
Are we leveling up now?
Yes, right now. At this.
Oh.
You feel the magic of the Skyrim level up.
Okay. How do I do that?
So,
Yeah.
But you see, I lack access to the constellation.
For leveling up in Foundry, what you can do is you go to the spot on your character sheet that says level 1, and you change that to 2.
Cool. And then because we're at level 2.
And
Okay.
it should automatically figure your... Whoa!
Oh! Sorry, it says that I can do a torches lit thing. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
You can turn off. I don't know. Let me turn that off. But yeah, apparently you can do that.
And when you change that 1 to 2, it should automatically up your HP.
Mm-hmm.
And it
So
should...
the level. Sorry.
No, you're good. Continue.
So the change the level number or go in the character sheet or go somewhere else.
Oh, in the character sheet, Mouse over to the 1, click, and then just change that to a 2.
Okay.
Where's the Path Muncher site again?
Where is it?
Oh, yes. Where's the link?
Path Builder?
Path Builder. Oh, that explains it.
Mm-hmm. And it should calculate automatically your proficiencies and put those to where they should be. And then on your feats, it should have your empty slots ready. So you can put your feet into the empty slots.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting a call. Sorry, I need to take it, but I'll be back like in a minute or two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no problem.
Let's see, what cantrips do I want? I know that one. And then...
All right, so I like this. So for my skill feat, I grabbed Intimidating Glare here because in order to demoralize, creature has to be able to understand me. But now I can just stare him down.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good because that -4 can make the difference.
Yep. So yeah, now I can just stare him down. Now the other one, which is really badass, do a weapon reload.
Ooh. Deciding which...
Medicine to treat wounds.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to take that. Because I can technically stabilize now because I took Battle Medic and Cantrip
Nice.
Expansion.
Nice.
Which means... I don't know how to share it, but... Yeah, there it is. That one's good.
Okay, so get quick draw, assurance, stealth.
And then Cantrip Expansion.
Oh, I should not be at 38 HP. I was at 24, I think.
Yeah, it says
After
current
that.
HP is 24 of 38.
Because I could technically take like Widen Spell and stuff like that,
There we
but
go.
like I feel like I have no actual fighting things other than
got
haunting
this.
him. Ooh. Nice.
Fighting back against sickness seems pretty good.
Oh,
Like I imagine while this is going on to sort of show off his new thing, Django's doing like if you have seen a Revolver Ocelot, it's like where he's just
Yeah.
like twirling the guns in his fingers and just tossing them in the air back and forth between his hands.
The whole last 5 fucking minutes.
Juggling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice, very nice. And Elma claps. And she actually, her hands become super, super cold and skeletal. And she says, "Oh, ouch. Whoops."
And I lost all my added actions. No.
Oh,
I'm going to do...
Did you re-import?
Yes.
It'll do that. Which
gonna-
actions did you lose?
everything, probably.
The trip, the grapple, the force open.
So, for everyone, if you need to add stuff quickly, you should be able to access this. If not, let me know. Press Control and Space, and then a little search bar should open for you. If it doesn't, please let me know.
I just did it manually, so hopefully it's alright.
Assurance is a good choice.
Oh, so I don't have to hold it. I can wear it. Good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
All right, I'm all good.
Alma is going to quickly, her eyes are going to flash, and she is going to read Aura, specifically like on the silk cloth, and just every other item that we got.
Okay. One of the items that you got kind of gives you an interesting view, and that's that feather token, which I just put onto his
Check
sheet. So it has the conjuration tag. So, and it is magical. So each feather token appears to be a simple feather from some exotic bird. The feather's shaft is dipped in gold and bears a single arcane rune. Activating a feather token causes it to transform. So this feather token turns into a ladder.
Interesting. That the feather token that you have, Hiskek, is magical.
Magical how?
I think this, and she turns to over here. What does it do? Oh, okay, thank you. Apparently, it turns into a letter.
It could be
Was
handy.
that the previous owner?
I think so. She turns to back to here. Are you the previous owner? Okay,
The-
thank you. Yes, they were the previous owner, or at least they knew what it did.
Oh, okay.
Why are you all looking at me funny?
Because you are funny.
Okay, I don't know what I did that be funny.
Well, you see, to us, you might see someone or something there, but to us, it just looks like you're talking to the air.
Oh, I know. I'm talking to spirits. I know you can't see them. I'm the only one that can. Django,
Oh,
as
so your name, it makes sense now, yeah.
that is what I was named, Alma who sees them. It's not necessarily a good name, but it is a name.
Yeah, I think I remember reading a story about like some little kid who could see him. You know, really wasn't really good for him. Talked about how he could see dead people.
Sometimes those without the mental fortitude to see them and deal with death and whatnot cannot handle it. Child. It is very difficult, but I at least had my pa to help me out. But the bone keepers were afraid of me. So I left.
Django just gives a bit of a shrug. I'm like, well, I'll be honest, it ain't the strangest thing I've seen.
Oh, I've seen very strange things down here.
Yeah. I'll tell you this though, if I never see another kobold again, it'll be too soon.
Well, you never know. I mean, this was their home, I guess, or something like that. I'm not even sure. I assume I don't get my spell slots back, right?
Correct.
Water's right, I suppose.
Yeah.
You would need to
Making
do
sure.
a rest to get the slots back.
A long rest. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I mean, so that's the question I had. I technically get 4 at level 2, and I also get another spell. I totally forgot. Shoot. So would I get an additional spell slot just now, or?
Because let's see here. I'm just looking at the table real quick for sorcerer. Okay, level, you should have 4 slots. So you should have 1 more slot that you can cast with
Perfect.
at 2nd level.
Yeah. That's what I was asking. I also get another spell. I totally forgot. I can't decide between Animate Dead or
You get
or
animate
Echoing.
dead this early?
I can get Animate Dead, yes.
Damn.
It takes a lot. But I don't know if Alma would do that. So could do ventriloquism. Continue. I'll figure this out.
All right, team. So you see that there is a room beyond.
Well, at the very least, we determined where all the fish was going.
Yeah, but it seems like there is more to this mystery. As he kind of points with the sword to the breakage in the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, let us continue.
Okay. As you begin to move into this room, you see maybe some things you didn't necessarily want to see. A gaping pit opens in the floor at the center of this natural chamber. On the far side, a ledge overlooks the entry. A Atop this ledge is an ornate stone throne that looks entirely out of the place for this room. A regal kobold sitting on the throne is wearing a oversized crown made of fish bones and yells in the common tongue, "Kill the intruders!" as two kobold guards appear out of the shadows, wielding weapons. And let me roll you all into initiative against these kobolds.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so use my 10 paces. Go ahead and draw one of my pistols, and tell you what, not sure about the cover situation back there, so I'll just go ahead and I'll duck back this way.
And the camera woman runs into the room with heedless abandon so that everyone knows what's going on.
Wonderful.
Well, the camera woman's running straight out of the king, and she has interracial in her name. Wiggles eyebrows.
Oh no.
You stop that.
Dolores is just a really good cinematographer. She's got to get where all the action is.
She really wants to make sure that she's on the money for this camera shot.
As all of the top posts and r/praise the cameraman.
Absolutely. So we will begin with the unable kobold scout. The unable kobold scout raises their crossbow and will target Lung. And here is a strike with the crossbow. Oof! Goes wide. They will use one interact to load a crossbow bolt into the crossbow. And they will take a second strike action, but at his keck. Woof! So that one flies wide. The kobold curses. Oh man, are both the scouts going to go first here? It looks that way. So the second kobold scout, similarly, will shoot one bolt at Lung. And miss. Action to load. One action to fire at his keck. Oof.
Oof. Ouch.
For 6 damage as the bolt strikes you.
Good thing we leveled up.
And then Django.
Alright. So Django will go ahead and he'll do something you haven't seen him do yet. He'll go ahead and draw his second pistol.
Legasp!
See him lean out. And we'll go ahead, stride there. Alright, so first action draw, second stride. And then go ahead and fire at this kobold here. Crit!
That is beautiful.
That's a 30.
Damn.
Alright, for 10 damage.
Oh, but it rolled peanut damage.
The creature is bloodied after you hit it with that bullet.
They probably took a good chunk out of his shoulder. And one gun's empty, and that's all for me.
Okay, Lung.
Let's see. Can't because the wall is too narrow. Shame. Okay, then I shall rage. Where's the freaking... Here we go. Angry. Ride. Punch.
Okay,
it.
you narrowly miss the creature as it ducks under your fist.
And that do be my turn.
Okay. Valis.
Well, Miles is going to stride forward, and he will probably step like over here, just to put something between himself and the big guy upstairs. And then he's going to follow up with a feint. Let's see how good that will go.
That is a
Name it?
great feint. This creature is flat-footed against the next melee attack you attempt.
Well, I'm not gonna keep it waiting. Here's that attack.
Nice.
That is a hit.
8 damage.
This creature is bloodied. I know that's
Alright.
not an official status, but
Mm-hmm. Alright, and he kind of places himself in a duelist position and waits for a retort.
his cack. You see the queen kobold with her crown is sitting at the edge of her seat.
Oh, it's a queen kobold.
I'm tempted to do a running jump over this pit, but I don't know if I want to bother with that in Pathfinder just yet.
Yeah, so this is spelled out here that it's a 2 action to jump over the pit, and I'll let you know it's a DC 15 athletics check to clear the pit.
I need to stride at least 10 feet in order to do so, and I only have 5 feet of movement, so maybe not the best.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just do a quick stride over here, targeting this one.
Oh, and I need to take off its flat-footed because it was only for 1 feint.
Woo!
Ooh, for 9 damage, the kobold crumples under the weight of your attack.
And then let's see here. Stride up to here. It should be 25, right?
Yes.
Cool. And that'll be the turn.
Okay, Zolgren squeals like, "Whoa!" And they will stride up to here, and they're going to target his Keck, and they are going to, this is a 2 action move here, they are going to cast the Fear spell upon his Keck.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. On a critical failure, the target is frightened 3 and fleeing 1.
You do have a hero point.
I do not. I used it.
Oh, you did.
Okay, for everyone who does not know fleeing, you are forced to run away due to fear. On your turn, you must spend each of your actions trying to escape the source of the fleeing as expediently as possible. You can't delay or ready when fleeing. Okay. That is all of her actions. Alma.
Oh dear. I guess she gets very concerned and moves closer into the room. Oh man, do I want to do this? Sure. Can barely see the queen, but I can still see her tail. And she is going to focus, and she's going to use let me target a new spell against this creature, and she is going to use command.
Alrighty, let's see here. You shout a command that's hard to ignore. You can command the creature to approach you, run away, release what it's holding, drop prone, or stand in place. It can't delay or take any reactions. Okay, here we go. That is a
That is a
fail.
failure. And she says, let's see. Approach.
Okay. So it's got to use its first action on its next turn to approach you.
I believe, yeah, that's a 2 action. So that is my turn.
Alrighty. It's electric. Will activate. It sees Lao Shanlung. It will interact to switch to its... Or actually, it's going to step 5 feet. Still targeting Lao Shanlung. It's going to strike with its crossbow. For 21. For 3 damage.
Ouchie.
It will interact to load its crossbow.
Ouch.
It might have had to flip-flop those between turns, but that's what it did this round. We are back to Django.
All right. Django will go ahead and use first action. We'll go ahead and use his other pistol. Go ahead and shoot at the remaining kobolds.
Nice.
Hit. All right. Ooh, max damage. 5.
The kobold is just barely standing on its feet after you have hit it with that blast.
All right. I'll
One
use my
away
second
from a
action
critical succeed.
for dual weapon reload. You just see him quickly. He has the way he has his belt set up. It's like you see him. He's actually got the bullets set up like along it. So he actually does this really cool thing where you see him like open up the pistols and just quickly push him back against it and just lever the bullets back in, just in one smooth motion. Then go ahead and take my last action for second attack. The penalty.
Ooh.
Ah, that one will miss. All right, one gun empty, one gun loaded, and that's all.
Okay, Lung, you're up.
This one is almost dead, so ride, punch again.
Ooh.
Okay, as you deal a point of damage to this creature, it falls beneath your might.
But yeah. And then I stride again. And that shall be my turn.
Valis, you see the 2 scouts have fallen, and the queen has just casted a spell upon his cack.
Okay, and so the queen is roughly somewhere here?
Correct. You saw her
Okay.
move beyond that pillar.
Gotcha. And how high roughly does the wall behind Dolores look like?
You would say it's about a 10-foot high wall.
Okay, so probably not that climbable, especially for Valis. But no worries. Valis is going to... Valis is going to run forward. So stride up to 30 feet. So I know that there are some ways in this game to try to calm down somebody from being frightened, but I don't remember if it's a feat or just an action somebody can do.
Let me see if there's something off of the top of the head here. But not that I'm seeing right away.
Okay, then I'm gonna look it up later. In that case, I'll also just kind of run past his back, his kick, seeing that his kick is kind of shook, and just will exclaim, "Come on, she's not that scary. Just get a hold of yourself." And see, like that, and he was going to quick draw a dagger that he has, and let's see.
It is a feat.
Yes, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the order of operations here. I think he'll try to create a diversion first. So he'll basically say, get a hold of yourself, and then point and exclaim, in surprise, and point behind the queen, so that hopefully she looks away and does not look at me. And for this, actually, I will try to use something relatively new.
Ooh.
So I feel so confident, even though my rolls defy that confidence, that I'm gonna take a 10 plus my proficiency bonus on this deception check.
Okay, and this is against their perception DC.
Right.
Okay.
So the question is, when it says proficiency bonus, does it include my charisma or not?
So this is for deception.
Yeah.
You do not apply any other bonuses, penalties, or modifiers.
I see. So in that case, it would be a 16.
Oh, it's a 16?
Knowing that, I think I'll actually take the roll, because I thought my charisma would apply. So, sorry. Let's rewind that, and instead I'll actually try to divert it.
Okay.
Get her attention.
Okay, let's see. You divert her attention.
Awesome. So, for one, I am hidden to her, and moreover, not a critical success, sorry. So yeah, I'm hidden, so I will now quick draw a dagger out of my belt, and I'm going to throw it at her.
All right.
So quick draw a dagger, and then throw. Oh. It was worth a try. That's my turn.
Okay. Iskek. This is the feat the worst.
Sorry, the feat that you were looking for was no cause for alarm, by the way. There's a attempt to reduce panic that you can take for a level 1 feat.
I see.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
There's a level 1 diplomacy one as well.
This is the diplomacy. You're trained in diplomacy.
Oh no, there's another one. It's yeah, level 1. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's also one that's a Pathfinder Society specific one.
Yep.
I think I can't keep forgetting to do the right buttons. Let me see here. Here and there. Haha. Okay, that's his kick's turn.
Okay, and reduce your fleeing to 0 and your frightened to 2. Okay, Zolgren will squeak as she is now alone. Let's see here. They will spend all 3 of their Pac-Mans.
Don't forget, she was commanded.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I apologize. So she will spend her first Pac-Man to approach.
As much as she can.
So that's 5. That's 10. 15. And because of the Euclidean, I think that's as far as she can get. And then she's here, and she's like, ah! What happened? She looks to see if you guys are going to opportunity attack her. You have not yet, so she will just go ahead and do 2 Pac-Mans. For Magic Missile.
Magic Missile! You mean power word gun?
So for her 2 magic missiles, she's going to send 1 at Valis and then 1 at Lao Sheng.
Lung. You.
Oh,
So that's...
Yikes.
that's rude.
And then for Lung. Ugh.
Ow. Ouchie.
And that is her whole turn. Alma.
Alma is gonna get mad and then also look at where his kek left because I don't see his kek. His kek, wait! You have to stay with us. She's gonna move 10, 20, and she's gonna target, and she's going to focus on this lady, and cast Daze. Make that 18 will save, please. And I believe it still does damage.
Yeah, it's basic save.
Does 4 damage.
Ooh, that is a failure. So she's going to
She-
take 4 damage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's my turn.
Oh, and if they critically fail, they get stunned 1. Oh my gosh, okay.
Yeah.
Django.
There. All right. So we'll go ahead and stride out here. Do 20. Doop. 5. All right. So first action, stride out. Second action, use my remaining shot against the queen. Doop.
Oh, Jesus, that's like the
Oh.
4th one.
Holy moly. Nice going,
Man,
Django.
I'm feeling like John Wick right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Freaking
Oh my
thread
God.
through both the eye sockets.
15 damage.
The queen is instantly bloodied after you shoot her, and she's like, and vomits blood all over.
I imagine it's like Django just quickly rushes in, comes around the corner, hits, and sort of like grazes the top of her head, taking off part of the fishbone crown.
Damn.
And just do a little badass finisher with a flourish all. Last action, dual weapon reload.
Very nice.
Lung, the queen kind of turns to you like,
Well, she is bloodied, correct?
correct.
Since it took all that to bloody her, I'm gonna roll to grapple.
Okay. Make
There's
sure to
my-
have her targeted.
Yes. There's my... Here we go. Aw, come on! Every time I try to grapple!
Yeah, that does not succeed.
You know what? Try again.
Okay, this will have the multiple attack penalty.
That on here? Nope, I'll just -4 manually. I said -4! There we go.
Oh.
There we go!
Okay, so that's a 20, and this is against their fortitude save, I believe,
Yes.
which, unfortunately enough, is lower than a 20, so you have her grabbed.
Then I will use my last action to stride,
So,
placing her right here.
this is actually something that I looked up, because it was something that I had to search, because moving while grabbed, you can only stride 5 feet while having something grabbed.
Ah, that's no fun. Fine. I will be right here, but then I will leave her right here.
Can you rotate her? So
I have no idea.
Okay. Anything else?
And
for...
that is my turn.
well. Velas will start by quickly closing the distance with the queen. And I don't really have much for strength, so instead I'm going to take my usual feint by basically just pushing her staff or whatever she's holding just out of the way in order to deliver a quick slash. Don't you tempt me with that natural one game.
She's flat-footed while she's grappled, correct?
Yeah.
Is she?
Mhm.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, well, it's fine. I'll still do the feint out of for flavor, I guess.
If she survives until my next turn, you bet your ass there's a shove coming.
Yeah. And then from the final Pac-Man, short sword slash.
Ooh.
Almost a critical.
I'll take the almost.
Very nice.
For
8 damage.
8, you finish the queen. Oh, sorry. She moves up in excitement.
It dies. He's kick.
And we will end the encounter.
He's kick. Where did you
Alright.
go?
Well done. Let's get his kick.
Are you
I was
okay?
quite frightened by what they were doing.
I
I
just
don't know
kinda
why.
hold his kick's face and can I cast read aura on his kick to understand what's going on?
Yeah, you can understand that he had a spell cast upon him. Specifically, the fear spell.
She casted fear on you. And I kind of slap his face a bit. You're going to be okay.
Thank you.
You're injured? Is everyone okay? It's the first time I used that spell. Very powerful.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
impressive.
Yeah, darling, you did real good there.
I tried my best. There's a chest over there. I see it.
Yeah, let's go and check it out.
Well,
Calm down.
I think before we do, maybe we should make sure. It's if this belonged to a queen, here, she might have a key or something for it.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe she also has magic items. She
Ooh,
was
yeah.
somewhat of a magician. I could use those.
So
we
I guess we start
search.
searching the body.
No, I'd
Absolutely.
argue that this bed is actually a downgrade from the hay bed the other ones had. I mean, it's a plank of wood. How is that more comfortable?
So,
I'm also reading aura.
So Hizkek, you can go ahead and remove the final bit of fear off of you. So on the queen, you find a staff, a necklace made with metal, and at the brooch of the necklace, or where it would kind of touch your collarbone, it is a broken off piece of an eggshell.
Ooh.
She also has hanging around her neck an iron key.
See what I tell you?
Anything about the staff or the eggshell that I can sense?
The staff is a like a focus, so they would use this to like cast their spells from, but it is not more magical than a more mundane focus that you would buy at any market or any place that would supply people with spell casting components or materials.
Mhm.
The eggshell necklace, also not magical. It is just simply a very interesting necklace.
This is a weird necklace. Kind of looks good. Kind of puts it on. Interesting.
I'll grab the key, then I'll head up and then hand over to Valis and say, like, this might go to the chest, I don't know, but if it does, you should probably hold on to it.
I'm gonna
Alright.
push the queen into the pit.
Into the pit.
Yeah.
Ah!
A flaming whip grabs your ankle and drags you down with it.
Oh no.
Fly,
But
you fools.
just and then she turns to her, I guess her left, and says, "What? The soul's not going down there anyway. You don't have to be so sassy."
All right.
So-
So you guys go to open the chest.
Well, in the meantime, while they were searching the queen's body, Valas would have just looked over the chest and the keyhole and everything and make sure that he can't see anything malicious, like traps and stuff.
Yeah. Give me a thievery check.
Secret or now?
This would be public.
Okay. Thievery coming up. Yes.
Oh.
On brand.
My brand. You do not see any traps.
Alright, I'll take the iron key that Django handed to me and just see if it fits in the hole and then try to open the chest.
It does, and it doesn't explode. It doesn't turn into a mimic. Nothing like that. There are some very interesting items inside. I will start from the bottom and make our way up. First is a silver bracelet with a fish pattern.
Ooh.
I'll show this to Alma. You think it is magical?
I'm definitely checking. And her, Valis, you would notice that as Alma casts Read Aura, you notice that the sclera, the white part of her eyes, turns jet black, and her yellow irises start to glow in a almost sickly fashion.
Wow, that is interestingly unsettling.
What? And she stares directly into your eyes, and you swear you hear the voices of the kobolds around you.
Just the whole eyes thing that whenever you cast that, they like get very intimidating. Actually, that's
Oh, really? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
quite
She kinda
interesting.
averts-
No,
Her
no,
gaze.
it looks amazing. You should look at people more often with
Okay.
those.
I'm surprised you find that intimidating and not my literal molten eyes.
She looks directly at you, and you see the exact same thing.
Well, I mean, the
Ye-
molten eyes kind of just add to your whole physique, I would say. So your whole look is intimidating, but this is
Reminds
And
me
you
of my half sister.
And you can swear, Lung, that you hear the screams of the kobolds in your ears.
Yeah, hearing that, like Django just instinctively like steps back a bit, and you hear him do a cat hiss.
Anyway, she's looking at the items as Valis takes them out.
Lung just gives a cocky grin at their screams.
Okay, the next item that you pull out are 2 potions of healing minor.
Anything fancy about the bracelet?
The bracelet has nothing fancy about it besides its fish carvings that have been carved into it.
This is not magical.
well. I guess we can hold on to that.
I
Lots will
wonder.
take.
I wonder if it belongs to her up there. I wonder if it belongs to Atamali, because it is a fish.
I mean, I guess possible, but still, if it's not magical, I don't know what it is for, except for the value.
Maybe. The potions are very helpful. I'm going to take one.
I'll throw the other potion to Lung.
Okay, Lung gets 1 potion, and then 1 potion for Alma.
That's me.
The
New car insurance for way cheaper than I used to.
the
Mhm.
next item you pull out is a wand of heal.
I immediately am reading aura.
It is divine. It is magical. It's a wand. It's about 1 foot long and contains a single spell. Frequency, once per day. You can cast the heal spell at the 1st level.
Oh, this would be very useful for me.
I mean, clearly.
It has the exact same properties of the spells that I can use. I don't usually need it, but I think I'm tapped out after that command. But I'll take it.
Well, I would say that even without looking at it, ones are most likely up, your department, but it's good to know that you can use it.
Yeah, I
And he'll
mean,
hand
we
it over.
always need a new heal.
The next item is a hat of disguise.
Oh,
So this ordinary hat allows you to cloak yourself in illusions, activates, takes 1 minute, once per day. You can cast the first level spell Illusory Disguise on yourself.
this can make you look like someone else for a day.
Interesting. I mean, looks kind of fancy. I think I'll take
Hmm.
it. And Bell's kind of places it on his head and tries to fit it and looks around to find any sort of reflective surfaces, doesn't find any, looks a little disappointed, but
The
keeps it.
final item, and perhaps you guys want to give this to Hizkek, is a sword. The hilt has a dwarven face carved into it. And your aura, as you read it, Oma, this is a magical sword. It's +1. Any hit with this sword deals 1 extra fire damage, and you can use a special action to command the blade's edges to light on fire.
He's kick. This sword can help you cook.
Nice. Thank you.
Including your enemies.
Well, I mean, I think Hizkek would want it more to, cook. If you, wave it a bit, you can make it sit on the fire.
His guy waves it around.
Besides, my punches already light things on fire, so it'd be more useful for him.
I mean, yeah, but I was thinking more of the practicality of it. But I
I
swear...
could get angry and then cook things in 1 minute.
Yeah, that's true. I swear I saw something else. This way.
Bells will
We were
stand
fighting.
up, kind of again pose for himself in the head, and then look to Django and say, "Sorry that there wasn't much for you, Django, but I'm sure we'll find something."
Django
In the
just
next
sort of
room.
shrugs and like, that's all right. I mean, honestly, that whole thing with like reload my, my guns like that, it's something I've been practicing, but that was actually the first time I'd be able to actually do it. The guy I learned bounty hunting from, it's elf dentist went by the name of Schultz. Like, he was really good at that.
Sounds like a terrific story. I will say I couldn't look back during the fight, but I did hear you firing very, very fast. So must have been quick reloading.
Guys,
Yes, Alma.
there's something really weird down here.
All right, on my way.
You mean weirder than like the stuff you normally see?
Yeah, don't go in there.
Oh, interesting.
As you guys look in, you see a mushroom grove. Towering yellow mushrooms cover the floor of this vast cave, some reaching over 10 feet in height. They emit a pale light, giving the entire chamber an airy glow. Shattered remnants of barrels, torn open with their contents nowhere to be seen, lay scattered around the base of the mushrooms. You can tell that these barrels are of the stolen fish.
From this distance, could Alma recall knowledge about herbs to identify these mushrooms?
Absolutely. Somewhere off on the far side of the chamber, you can feel something stirring, and there's just a faint snarl from the shadows.
And I'll roll this real quick. Let's
It
see what we
seems
get.
like we found our mystery thief.
Uh-oh. 14?
Yeah, these are underground mushrooms. They're not poisonous. They don't cause hallucinogenic effects. They are often known to grow to fit the size of the location that they're growing in. So they can grow up to as big as possible, really.
Those things are huge.
Almost like the forests, but mushrooms.
I'm just worried about them. They're emitting something, and it doesn't seem like they're poisonous. I don't think they
I'm
are.
slightly more worried about that snarl.
You might be able to use the big ones for a recipe, Hizkek.
Yes, I was thinking the same.
They're
They
very
might just
big.
be smelly, but that's probably it.
As far as I know.
Valis
What's the
will
use?
draw. Sorry.
No,
You
you're
just
fine.
remind me of baby Bellas, but well, they're obviously not babies.
Just be careful.
Ooh, maybe you can make us some stroganoff. It's been a hot minute since I've had that.
Rat stroganoff sounds good.
You can maybe use the rats.
The thing that snarled didn't sound particularly sentient. Maybe we can use that. Get some tenderloin from it.
Something snarled?
You didn't hear?
I was more focusing on the large mushrooms.
Yeah,
He's gonna
there's something.
stride in
here.
and make his way towards one of the mushrooms, start harvesting it.
Valis will unsheath his sword and start sneaking about, basically trying to hide behind the mushrooms and slowly making his way forward.
Long
Okay.
will swear he tripped over something there.
Alma
But he
is going
looks
to.
back and doesn't see.
Alma wants to harvest some of these. One of my medicine traits is that I have natural medicine. Here, I'll put that in chat. 1 second. So I do want to see if I can collect some of these for specific like healing properties.
Sure. And Django, what are you doing in the moment?
I'd say, always entering into like a new unfamiliar area, just always kind of suspicious. So I figure I'll just sort of like stick with Alma while she's doing her thing and just sort of like just keep an eye out, just to ready to provide cover for anyone in case they need it.
I could probably use these to grind up and heal wounds. Probably better in a soup, but we get what we get.
So here is what happens. You guys are able to carve up some of the mushrooms. Lung is kind of watching. Django is watching. Valis, you are stealthing. A creature comes into view. And let me show you guys that creature.
It's a mushroom. But it's
I
feral.
hope it's undead.
It's not.
Oh. Oh,
Aw.
that's not good. Oh,
Um, um,
That's a dragon.
a dragon.
Dragon
Ooh.
steaks.
Oh,
Yum.
my fellow kin.
So this is kind of the
Cousin.
scene that plays out here.
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
A green dragon leaps into view, and although the beast isn't that much larger than you all, it has large leathery wings and snapping jaws. Make this wormling appear dangerous. The creature gazes at you with cunning eyes and a snort of cloud of yellow vapor. It roars and readies itself to attack.
Is it not willing to talk with my Path of the Dragon and dragon appearance?
What does those abilities do?
Nothing. Maybe it might negotiate since I might seem familiar.
Are you a green dragon ancestor?
No, I'm red.
Oh, no, fuck no. It's gonna try to kill you.
It didn't hurt to ask.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, can I roll with nature, but
Yes.
For perception? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. But
yeah, you and
Yeah.
Iskak, if you would like, you can use nature for your initiative here. Valis, you can roll stealth, and then Django and Laoshang give me
oh dear.
perception. Sorry, my brain went through a buffering thing there.
All right.
okay, so how do I roll?
It's okay. You gotta be so galaxy brain. Sometimes you just can't stuff it all between your ears.
So if you go to
Right.
the character sheet and you go to initiative, you can do the drop down box.
Yep.
Oh,
Drop
that's
down,
cool.
and it can switch to what you need to roll.
Thank you.
And
I mean, it's
damn,
probably the same, but
Oh my god.
3 people rolled higher than a 20. The dragon, I thought, man, that's a really high initiative. Whew.
mhm.
All right. So draw 1 pistol, and then free action move 10 feet here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Django, you see a freaking dragon is roaring. Roar. Oh, hold on. I have sound effects ready.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I don't know if that played for everybody.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
good.
Mhm.
All right. So first action, go ahead and draw other pistol. Oop. All right. Then we'll go ahead and use take shot at the dragon. Second action. Do
An 18 will miss.
miss. All right. Hoop. And let's see here. I'll go ahead and do other action. Go ahead and stride over. Do this way. Doop. All right. One gun empty, one gun loaded. And that's all for me.
Okay,
It is
Alma.
my... Hello. Alma is going to stride over behind. Actually, let me just check something. Shoot. There we go. Yes. Is going to stride behind his Keck. Very timidly. And she says, "Okay, here, let's give this a try." And she's going to scroll Array of Enfeeblement. Save 18 Fortitude, please.
Absolutely. So here we go.
No!
Oh,
Critical success. And that destroys... it doesn't say it. It says attack. Oh, wait, it's a spell attack. So I was supposed to roll first. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Roll an attack.
I mean, it's saved anyway.
It's saved, but if it has a critical success, the target's unaffected. Never mind. If your attack is
But you hit it, and it has to live with knowing that you totally could have killed it, but didn't.
Yeah, I really wanted to save that. I believe using a spell is a one action, right? Or that using a spell scroll is a one action.
Let me confirm. Use spell scroll.
Because the Ray of Enfeeblement is a 2 action, but I'm wondering because I used a spell scroll.
It uses the normal number of activations for that spell.
Okay, yep, that's 2. So that is my turn. And Alma looks very concerned. I tried.
Valis, there's a dragon in here.
There is. So this is what I'm gonna use, of course, since I was sneaky, and I'm acting first.
Oh, it's
So-
flat-footed for you.
Yeah, for now. So Valis is going to. So is the dragon basically on top of a mushroom right now?
That's correct. It's on top of a 10-foot tall mushroom.
Okay, so Valis is going to basically do the first action to stride, and then he'll try to hit it with his short sword, fancy new short sword, and see how the surprise goes. It goes poorly.
Oh, wow. Yikes.
Oh,
You have your hero
Valis.
point.
Oh, Valis, you need to die. Okay. And for oh, jeez. I mean, what else can I do even? I'm going to try to sigh. I'll try to demoralize it. Basically, I'm springing out of cover so quickly, and even though I've completely fumbled my first swing, I'm going to just scream at it from behind and try to startle it so that it's a little bit unsettled.
Okay. Go ahead and try to intimidate this dragon.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well, but you know. Oh,
Hey.
maybe?
All right.
Hey.
That's 25. And this is against its will DC. You succeed.
Hell yeah!
So it's frightened one. It kind of looks at you. It didn't even realize you were there until you turned around and screamed at it.
Yep.
It's like, whoa.
Alright, and that will be my turn. Valos feels very unsafe, but he did what he could.
Okay, it turns around. It's going to target Valus, and it is going to use its
Hi.
Draconic Frenzy upon you.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
I mean,
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
nibble, dodge against the first attack.
Please. Okay, so it makes 2 claw strikes and 1 tail strike in any order. So it is going to do the tail first.
Okay.
So it whiffs over your head. Then claws.
Oh no.
And that is a crit hit.
Oh my
Comes
gosh.
the pain. Oh, jeez!
He's gone.
Holy shit!
Ew.
And okay, yep, it had the multiple attack penalty in there.
Even with that.
And it looks at you, you're down on the ground. So you're now dying 1.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get over to him.
And I think if I hit you, it just puts you up to dying 2. Is that correct? Or do you go to dying 3?
I think it's a critical hit rule apply. So if it's a critical, it's by 2. If it's normal damage, then by 1.
Alright, it will attempt to hit you while you're dying for its final thing. But it misses you while you're on the ground.
I mean, okay.
It will use its final action here, because that took 2, to fly. And it is going to fly over to this mushroom.
The theater.
Oh, this is going to be annoying.
So it flies to this mushroom, and then at the end of its turn, its frightened value decreases by 1. Hiskek, you see that Valus is not looking good over there.
Colors just got fucking disemboweled.
Okay. Would his kick be able to get up on top of the mushroom to Valus?
Yes, absolutely. They have handholds all over them. So if you strode up, because you would be 20 feet to here, and then you would still need 10 feet to get on top. So it would take you 2 stride actions to get up.
Okay. Would you say that I could do 2 stride actions and then use a healer's kit on them, even though it's in my bag, or would you say no?
I would say yes. You could healer's
Okay.
kit with the 3 actions there.
Cool. His kick will take his time to get over here and then attempt to heal Valus.
And this is some first aid here.
Yeah, administer first aid. Ooh, nice. Well,
23, I'm pretty sure that's going to succeed.
that's a nature check, though.
Yes, I have natural medicine.
Ah, same as me.
Yep, I took it this level because I figured I'd need it.
And hey, that succeeds, so the creature is stabilized.
Cool.
Loses the dying condition.
That'll be his kick's turn then.
Excellent. So
Nice.
you are no longer dying, but you are wounded 1. Okay.
All right.
Lung, you see that there's a green dragon, and it looks very proud of itself.
Does this mushroom also have handholds?
Yeah, if you stride up to it and you still have 10 feet left, you could climb up.
Yeah, that's plenty. I shall stride. And then climb up.
Alright, you're at 10 feet.
And then I shall grapple the dragon. Because it moving is going to be very annoying.
Okay, have it targeted, and then I think I put that on your sheet. Let's see, that's a 23.
That
Which-
sounds like it beats to me.
Oh man, let me look here. Fortitude. It does succeed. It's not a critical success, but it does succeed.
Is grappled, and now I will rage. I am salty that raging does not offer any athletics advantages like in 5e.
Your saltiness is been made aware of. Okay, anything
It's
else?
now my turn.
Django.
All right. Seeing that you've got a hold of the dragon, I'll go ahead and fire my remaining flintlock pistol shot at it.
You.
Ooh.
All right, hit
Thanks to the grapple, that hits.
for 3 damage. All right. Hoop. I'll go ahead and stride over this way for second action. All right. And then final action, go ahead, do a weapon reload. And then that'll be all for me.
Whip.
Oh dear. Shit. Let's see.
Lagasp! She said a
Yeah.
swear word.
I mean, the best option, I can't even get over there fully. Alma is going to move 25 feet to stride. I'll be there up there in one moment, Valis. Coming. And is going to target said dragon. And he would like the dragon to make a basic will save. Oh, critical success. I think it still takes 2 damage, right?
On a critical success, it takes no damage.
All right. Let's see. I can stride again. I'm gonna try to just get up to Valis.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is gonna be my turn, and I'm gonna look at Hizkek and say, "I got him. Go."
Okay, Valis, you are unconscious but stabilized. And that is your
Well.
turn.
Yep.
me.
Alright, and then it is the dragon. Okay, the dragon, it is going to take a Pac-Man to escape. So, you attempt to escape from being grabbed, immobilized, or restrained. Choose one creature that is immobilizing you. Attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the attack. It's typically the athletics DC of a creature grabbing you.
Oh, 18.
Alright, so it will roll its... It's got many melees here, so it'll just do its claw.
How dare it have a somewhat decent modifier?
I didn't see it roll through. Did you guys?
No.
Nope.
It's probably lagging. There it is.
That's
That's
an
a
18.
fail! Oh, wait a minute.
That's an 18. Meets it, beats it, buddy.
No!
So it escapes your grab.
Damn, plus 14? That is huge.
It looks at you, and it is going to breathe a breath weapon in your face.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Oh, jeez.
That was targeting Valis, by the way.
Dolores, no.
Oh, it's just for Lao Sheng.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
Oh,
so you
jeez.
take 26 points of the poison damage.
Oh shit.
Wait, where's the DC on that?
It's a 24.
24 DC! Holy!
Yeah, it says it there in the
Yikes.
chat.
Weeks. Doesn't say for us.
I'm
but-
blind, I don't see it.
Yeah, it doesn't say it for us.
Oh, never mind.
But it does say the result failure, so we believe you.
Yeah.
Still, holy moly!
Yeah, that's insane.
How do you
Are you even up?
Yeah, now
Yeah.
I'm down.
Great. Oh no.
So you are dying. That takes all of the dragon's Pac-Mans. It roars. Nah.
Jesus Christ.
And let me roll a d4 to see how many turns it will have to wait before it uses it. Oh, okay. It can use it
Okay.
again after 1 round.
No.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't need to know that.
His kick.
His kick leaps across to the other mushroom,
Okay.
and then. Okay, let's see here.
God, that was a very high roll.
Yeah.
His kick stokes the flames of his sword by waving it around, and then strikes at the dragon.
Oh.
Oof. That is a miss.
His kick looks worried at the end of his turn.
Oh no. Okay. Lung, your turn order actually changes to be right before what just knocked you out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Django.
All right. Crap, let me see here. If I recall correctly. All right. Django, hearing all this stuff going on, takes a deep breath, and then he's like, "Wait, that thing!" And he remembers the thing he got from the air elemental orb, and he's just like, and he's just probably like slapping at his palms, just trying to activate it.
Okay, so you're using a Pac-Man to use the elemental orb. Perfect.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And just for a reminder, if you use that elemental orb to call upon the power of the sky, you can fly up to 40 feet.
All right. Say Django will right here. And I'll use to get up here. So, all right. So, yep. So that first action activated then to here. So, yep. Let me just make sure. All right. Yep. As he sees, Lung is down and hopes that thinks he may regret this later, but he hopes he can maybe serve as a bit of a distraction. So, go and take first attack with the pistol against the wormling. All right, hit.
That does hit.
All right, hit for 3. Then all right, so I guess to sort of flavor it, I'll attempt to create a diversion here. So we'll do prick. That'll be my last action, so I'll go ahead and roll that. All right. So it's like, yeah, you see him do like the, I won't mimic it, but you see him do the thing where he'll put the 2 fingers in his muzzle and do like the high-pitched whistle, sort of distracted away from Long, and then say like, "Hey, ugly, over here," and that's it.
I love it.
Nice.
Okay, Alma.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out how battle medicine works. That's different from administering first aid, right?
Yep,
Yeah, you
Battle
can use treat
Medicines
wounds.
is a single action. You can patch up wounds, attempt a medicine check with the same DC as treat wounds, and then restore the corresponding amount of HP. This does not remove the wounded condition.
I'm assuming I couldn't do that to Lung and bring him up, right?
To Valis?
No, to Lung, because
Yeah,
Lung is dying, right?
correct. You could. You would give him healing.
Oh, it would bring him up. All
Yeah,
right.
If you ran over there and you did it.
It's probably not a good idea. Actually, let me see something real quick. Oh, that would get it though. Ah, damn it. I mean, I could do that. That'd be a 30-foot emanation, though.
No, my immersion is ruined. I can't turn myself upside down when I'm unconscious.
Yeah. That dragon's way too close. I can't do my 3. So I'm going to attempt to do... I'm just gonna be like, I don't think it's safe if I go over there right now, but I can at least bring Valis up. And I'm going to attempt to do my battle medicine, which I did not add. Give me one moment. Battle. Let's see. Where is it? Do I have that as an action? Battle medicine. Yeah. On Valis. So, action. So I just roll a medicine check.
Yep, it's DC 15.
This is gonna suck. I am going to hero point that to re-roll. How do I... Yes. You're using hero point.
Oh.
Not any better. You gotta be kidding me. That's the exact same roll.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking sucks. I
don't imagine we can keep re-rolling with, other hero points.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I guess my last action... well, yeah, that would be... No, that would be my first action. Second action, I'm going to attempt... Is that a 2 spell or is that a 3 spell? That's a 2. And why not? I'm going to attempt another daze.
Okay. You will attempt a basic will save.
Imagine
That is a
bonk.
nat 1. It is stunned
Yes!
as hell, and it takes 4 damage.
It's stunned and takes 4 damage.
I did it! I finally did it! Sorry, Valis. And that's my turn.
I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Valis is unconscious.
Yep.
Lao Sheng, you're dying. So we're gonna make
Oh, no.
a dying check here.
Oh no.
So we got to do a flat check.
+0. Okay. 10.
That is a failure by 1.
Fuck.
So that means we got to increase you to dying 2.
Yes. Whoops.
That's dying 3.
No, dang it.
Right click, dying 2.
Right click.
There we go. Okay, the dragon is stunned.
Lung saw the -1 and died of a stroke.
Okay.
So it was this one action, I guess.
Stun usually includes a value, which indicates how many total actions you lose. So that means the dragon only has 2 actions this turn. So it's going to target his Kek. Oof. It will use its Draconic Frenzy, which is 2 actions. His Kek, it's going to try to hit you first with the horns. Or, excuse me, with the tail. Misses with the tail.
Nice.
It goes for the claw.
Oh, dear.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Reactive Shield increases my AC by 2. So that brings it down to a normal hit.
Okay. So only 13 damage. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, and then it makes one final claw attack at -8. Okay, it misses.
Miss.
That is it for the dragon, and I believe, does it lose stunned at the end of its turn?
I think so. Let me check the spell real quick. It doesn't
The
say.
way The way I read the condition was that they lose it as soon as they lose the actions. So they basically lose the corresponding number of actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, stun says you can't act while stunned.
Yeah, it says act you can't stunned.
Stunned usually includes a value, which indicates how many total actions you lose, possibly over
Oh,
multiple
me
turns.
ding dong. Me ding dong.
Yep.
Dang, I tried.
Not 5e.
It helped
His
a
kick.
lot, though.
Okay, so his kick knows that we're all dead anyways, so he's going to swing.
Nice.
Ooh,
That's a hit.
critical. Oh, peanut damage.
Oh. Hmm.
For 6.
Pick
No, that's a
swings
flat roll.
again.
All right.
And then he'll raise his shield.
I love it. And we're back to the top. Django, I believe you are still hidden from the dragon.
All right. Yep. So I'll go ahead and use my remaining pistol shot against the dragon, so I take advantage of the hidden.
Okay, and I need to make him flat-footed to you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, it was on that 20 for just a second.
Ah. All
Okay,
right.
hero point.
So,
I don't know.
You do have it to use here.
you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead.
And I think you can right-click it.
No!
That's even worse.
Ah. All right. All right. So lose the hidden then. Doop.
And the creature is no longer flat-footed as you shot at it with a pistol.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead. Stride 10 feet back down. Alright, so we move back against the mushroom here. He's just sort of cursing under his breath. Use my final action. Reload.
Okay. Alma.
Give me 1 second. Can't use it. I could do that. I could try dazing
I'll
again.
be right back.
Okay. He's immune to my battle medicine, right? No, it has to succeed for him to be immune to battle medicine, right? Phallus?
If you have the target, it doesn't say anything about succeeding. So I think if you use the battle medicine on an ally, they are immune to it for a day.
Dang. Shit.
Can you administer a potion or use a wand?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the wand, if I use the wand, I can take a 3 action to heal everybody, but it would hit the dragon too. So that's the only problem. I could potentially... I've got the regular healing potion. Yeah, Alma is gonna just stride forward and try to... Oh, I can't reach Lung because he's 10 feet up, so I would have to get up there, and there's not really any placeholder that I can go. This sucks. I'm going to administer a potion to Valis. How do I do that?
So you're going to use an object or interact and then feed him a potion? Within that
Yeah.
action?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so you would have one action left after you feed Valis a potion.
Okay. Great. So do I roll the potion then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give him a D8.
I mean, I could just do that and then that.
Mm-hmm.
3 healing. You're up. And then she is gonna get very scared and cast shield.
Boom.
And raise the shield. Even though I don't really have a shield. But yeah, that is my turn. I look at Valis, and as he wakes up, I say, I need to get over to Lung. I can't. Dragon.
Oh, it's still alive? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Um,
That's my turn.
Okay, Valis.
Valis would like to stand up from prone.
All right, no problem. One action.
My spine hurts.
Okay, so just from my understanding, are these adjacent squares to Lung, like, is it possible to stand on top of the mushroom next to him there, or is he
Yes.
basically occupying? Okay.
Yep, you can stand there.
Okay, and I know that Lung has a potion on them. Would it be feasible for me to... So if I were to stride towards them, I would have one action left. If I needed to get the potion and feed it to them, would that be 2 actions or 1 action?
So
It's
you
2
would-
actions.
Yep, because you would need to interact to pull it out, and then basically interact again to feed it to him.
Nom, nom, nom.
Sad. Well, in that case, I can't do much. I'm gonna yell at the dragon, "Hey, ugly! I'm coming for you! Just you wait!" Wait, he's immune to my demoralize. Never mind. Someday I'll learn. Well, let's say that it would be a created diversion in that case.
Yeah, create a diversion. They can never become immune to this, I don't believe.
Yeah. Well, no, they get like a circumstance bonus against that for a minute, but
Mm-hmm.
regardless, I haven't tried it on this before, so there'll be a deception.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. 27.
It's like, what? Where'd you go? Who are you?
Perfect. And then I'm going to sneak. And basically I'll try to go down
Sneaky beaky.
and try to see how that would work. I guess, like, imagine that I go right underneath the mushroom if there's any space there and just try to hide there.
Absolutely. So you're underneath the shroom.
Yeah, and so I think I need to do another stealth check. Blah blah blah. At the end, yes, stealth check and secret. Do you need... So the secret, I mean, it's already blind by default, so I'll do it.
Okay, and this is against the perception DC. You are hidden.
And I'll just, well, yeah, just hide under the mushroom. That's my turn.
Okay, Lung, you gotta give us another death check here.
Here we go again.
Is that a critical
Uh-oh.
failure?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Luckily not.
Okay. You're dying
Oh, God.
3. Okay. The dragon roars as it asserts its dominance. It sees Lung is laying on the ground, bleeding out, it sees Hizkak standing there. It is just going to try to headbutt Hizkak with its first action with its horns. Oh my god.
God damn.
No.
Oh my god. I am not trying to do that. This is nuts.
Murderer.
Okay, so I'm going to use what is that called? Shield block.
Are we actually gonna TPK to this thing?
Maybe it's a
It's
dragon.
possible.
So my shield has a hardness of 5. So shield damage is reduced by this hardness value. So it takes 19 damage. Is that correct? Because it has 20 HP.
Correct.
Its broken threshold is 10, so that means it's now broken, correct?
That is correct. So yeah, you
Oh.
you see Hizkak throw his shield in front of this dragon's head, and the dragon just crunches the shield underneath its horns.
And let me see here if I do block damage. Yep, okay, cool. It does it correctly. Nice.
Okay, so Hizkak is still standing somehow.
My shield is gone.
The dragon is very surprised as it looks at you, and it's like, "What?" And it will do a second attack with its claw. Its claw
No, 2 attacks.
is agile.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. His kek is taking that damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wait, why does it say no damage?
I don't know. I wonder it. That's weird.
Are you already at 0?
I'm at... Oh yeah, now I'm at 0. Yes.
Okay, the dragon will fly after Hizkak gets dropped by the claw. Oh my gosh. It is going to fly over towards Alma.
Uh-oh.
Because you two are knocked down conscious. It doesn't know where Valis is, and Django is hiding somewhere else. Whew. Oh, and then Hizkak gets moved as well. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to talk to Paizo about this adventure.
Yeah, it's
We're,
real tough.
we're to Django.
All
Go
right.
feed the cats. I forgot to do that.
All right. Django will stride out, and seeing that you're in a bad spot here, Alma, he purposely strides out here in just into the middle of everything, and to hopefully draw its attention away from you. He will. So that's first action. Second action, go ahead, shoot at it.
No.
Yeah.
It definitely gets. It definitely looks your way.
All right. And then we'll go second attack.
Dang.
All right. This misses, but the guns are empty.
Okay.
And you just see him calm. It's like, I got him, darling.
Well, sorry guys. Dragon's gonna get healed. I'm gonna take 3 actions to Wand of Heal.
I'm happy with this.
But yeah, so the dragon is in the 30-foot range. So is Hizkak, Valis, Laosheng, and technically Django.
All right, I'm back.
Nice.
Everybody's there.
Oh,
They're gonna take 5 points of healing.
Alright.
And that is my turn.
The dragon looks at you and says, "Thank you."
Fuck you.
I mean, it's definitely the right move because, like,
Yeah,
20,
no, I mean,
25 for us healed and 5 for it. That's, yeah, any day.
yeah.
So I believe Lung gets 5 healing, so he leaves dying 3, but comes up with wounded 1.
wait, but it also says there that if you're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 8.
Yes, that's no, that's the 2
Hmm.
Yes,
action.
the second level.
I don't believe 3 action.
Oh, they're
does
not
that.
compounding. Okay.
I don't think so.
Doesn't seem that way.
Yeah, I think verbal somatic does the increase by 8. I think 3 is just everybody gets 5 healing.
Yeah, you can see in the heightened description the 2 action version specifically is referenced.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like basically if I targeted somebody, I could have targeted, but I think everybody needed healing at this point.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah,
My immersion is broken. I'm awake, but I'm not right side up.
that's Valus's turn.
Is it? Yeah. Oh god.
Valus, the dragon looks hardy, and it has a tail kind of waggling.
So
Deliciously.
I'm hidden from it under the mushroom,
Yep.
presumably. Is its tail kind of in reaching distance of me?
Yeah, you could totally try to stab its tail.
I'm gonna stab its anus.
Okay, stab the anus. It is flat-footed to you because you're hidden.
Oh. Stabby stab. +8. Come on. I'm gonna use my hero point.
Absolutely.
How do I? Okay.
If you guys have seen the most recent episodes,
No.
Critical miss.
That has been this entire episode. That sucks.
That is so Black Valus. Okay.
Now I'm genuinely not sure if this is just a deadlier system or the dice just hate us today.
Both.
Well,
Definitely both. Okay, it says I have a healing potion, but I don't remember where I could have gotten one. So I don't know if I should trust it.
Django
was from-
gave everyone
yeah.
a healing potion, and you guys got some healing potions as loot, so you definitely should have one.
Okay, I'll chug it. Kind of nervously looking at the dragon. And then I have one last action left. Well, I mean, the dragon already knows I'm here. I guess I could try to... Nah, I mean, with a +4, I'm never hitting it. So I'm going to try to just get out of its range, I guess?
Okay.
I mean, it's way far up, right? So is it out of melee range? Because it's 10 feet up anyway.
Well, that's why I asked if I could even reach it. And Orpheus said that I could, so it wasn't melee range.
Yep, you stabbed at its tail, and you missed, unfortunately.
I mean, gloriously missed. I mean, critical fail on a hero point. Yeah, I don't know. I think just try to get away somewhat. So I'll stride maybe to the other side of the mushroom, again staying kind of underneath.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Absolutely. Now, you guys' initiative order changed because you were dying, and I'm having trouble remembering this. Maybe, Alakir, did their initiative order goes back to the where it was when they were up? Or does it stay?
I'm pretty sure it just stays where it is. I don't remember reading anything about changing it back.
Sure. So his cac, please go.
okay. His guy takes an action to stand,
Mm-hmm.
so no longer prone. Takes an action to. Oh, it's 15 feet. Dang it. Move up to, I guess, here where it can attack the tail.
Sure.
And then swings the sword.
It's the one bad part about being a dragon. You got all sorts of dangly bits.
Oh my god.
Damn, 21's a miss.
All 3 actions done. His Keck awaits the inevitable.
Lung.
I shall stand up. I shall ride over. I can hop over, right? That's a thing.
Yeah, you can. So the jumping rules, I believe jumping actually takes 2 actions.
There's a leap which takes 1 action, but that's only 10 feet.
So if you stride and then climb up, because the mushroom is so easily climbable, you could get over here if you want.
I'll do that.
Alrighty.
Shove me off.
And then I shall attempt to trip the dragon,
Okay.
which is athletics versus reflex.
Now before you do it, hold on. Let me drag trip. It's now in your actions. Target it and then hit trip from your sheet.
How dare you make it more convenient for you?
And then hit that athletics button in the chat.
No!
Now you guys can see that he failed by 6. Or failure, excuse me.
You got that hero point.
Yes, I shall use the hero point.
Oh god.
No, not more, less. Reroll! Fall on your face, dragon! No!
Well, bye everybody. I'm going to die.
Oh, that's my turn.
Alrighty, the dragon. It looks around and it growls deeply. Let's see. It's got Hiskek, who's down on the ground. It's got Lung, who just came over. It's gonna target Lung.
Not
Uh-oh.
again.
Lung, it's gonna do a Jaws attack against you.
Uh-oh.
It's a miss.
Hey!
But it misses by 1. As it snaps out, you're able to get your head out of the way. It then slashes at you with its claw.
That hits. Dang.
Ooh. Well,
Down again.
So you're dying. But because you were wounded 1, you start at dying. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
because I was wounded, I am now not. Death is an illusion.
You're
Time
now
is but a
dying
window.
2. The creature has only but 1 action left, so it will fly. And it flies
Oh, there you-
and lands right next to Django.
Uh-oh.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh, yes.
Come on, get that crit.
No.
Oh, but it hits a
Hit
hit.
though.
Yes,
Okay.
it does hit.
And that will undo the heal at least.
That's true, it does. And the dragon is now on the ground, battling with Django. Oh my gosh. And we are into round 6. Django, there is literally a dragon standing in front of you.
All right. I'll go in first action, dual weapon reload, and as you see him like open the bag of the pistols and slam in 2 new bullets, he's like, you want to dance, scaly asshole? All right, let's dance. And I'll go ahead and try to get a little bit of a distance here. Said the idea here is that Django's hoping to lure it away from you all to hopefully give you some time to recover. Let's go ahead and back out this way here.
Now, Django, this creature does have a reaction. As you start moving away, its twisting tail reaches out and it tries to slash out at your legs. Now, it does this with a -2 penalty.
All right.
No.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, that does hit.
So as you start to move out, its tail just hits you right in the kneecaps.
All right. Yep. So unable to move. All
Stupid
right,
winged cucumber.
And
So
that
you're gonna
uses
take
the
that
creature's
damage.
reaction.
All right. Oop. All right.
Yeah, really, that breath weapon.
It just rolled crazy high.
Yeah.
All right.
Like 5d6 isn't that much when you have 38 HP, but then it rolls a fucking 26.
I think the main goal of this is You learn how to run.
Probably.
All right. So then I'll go ahead and use my remaining action. Go ahead and fire at it.
But this, though, I am certain that dragons are deadlier in this system because this is a freaking wormling, and it's
Yeah.
kicking our asses.
Well, we are level 2, but yeah.
All right. So yep, that's all for me.
Okay, Alma, you see that Django is just got capped at the knees by this creature's tail. What do you do?
Oh wait, but then dragons have more age stages in this system, so wormling's
On
probably
lung.
higher.
Yeah, on lung.
All right, this is DC 15 medicine.
Oh, here we go.
You got this.
Oh,
Ooh.
hey,
got
Yep.
Okay, you heal him, and it looks like he gets 2d8 healing.
It doesn't let me roll it, so I'll just roll it like this.
So he gets 12
Oh.
healing.
hey,
You are not dying, but your wound does go up to 2.
Okay.
I'm dead.
No,
I'm not.
you're alive. Janko, don't. I'll help you. And is going to use 2 actions to cast once again. This is gonna suck. Daze.
You never know. It
Oh, that's-
fails.
It takes 4 damage, but it is not stunned. That is my turn.
Okay. Valis.
Valas will revert back into his trained ways, and having broken some version of line of sight with the creature, he'll try to hide first. So use the tangles and roots of the plant to oops, sorry, it should be secret. I can reroll.
No, you're good. We can use that. But unfortunately enough, you are not hidden.
Well, Valas doesn't know that, so he then will choose to sneak a little bit closer, still staying under the mushroom,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where he probably realizes that the dragon is looking straight at him,
Mm-hmm.
and so he will then, kind of in a panicked way, quickly draw a dagger with quick draw, and throw it at the dragon.
Sure.
Okay. It's a hole plus 7. It misses.
Gosh darn.
That's it.
Yeah, the dragon is heavily armored. It bounces off of its scaly hide.
I feel like we should run. Or try to convince this thing that we don't want to kill it.
I don't think if that would help.
Yeah, thing didn't seem really interested in talking. I definitely agree with beating feet.
That is a hit.
That was almost really high damage.
For 9 damage.
Mm,
The
Is it even
dragon
bloodied
is
yet?
bloodied.
I don't have
Ooh.
anything else I can do but strike again.
No.
You miss.
And that'll be his kick's turn.
Okay. Lung, you're up.
Oh, since I can't rage, I can actually demoralize now. So I shall attempt to demoralize it.
Okay. Go ahead, give me a demoralize. You haven't tried to do that yet. Oh, hold
Therefore,
on.
it's not on my sheet.
Hold on. Let's give it to
Do
you.
the thing.
Now it's there.
I snarl at it with Red Dragon's anger. +4. That should be way more than a +4. What the hell? Oh, wait a minute. Right.
Yeah, based off
Shame.
charisma.
Oh, close.
Aw.
Okay, 1 Pac-Man down, 2 left.
Fine then. I will stride.
You're prone at the moment, so you would have to use an
All right,
action
right.
to...
I'll get up and then I'll stride.
Sure.
And that shall be my turn.
Okay. The dragon. The dragon is going to. It's going to step 5 feet to here.
Oh.
It's going to fly up 5 feet, and then 35 feet to here. And then it is going to use its third Pac-Man to fly 35 feet out of the cave
Oh.
as it runs away.
Oh my god!
We scared the shit out of it.
Are we
Well,
out of
it is a
initiative?
wyrmling, and we did bloody it.
Do you attempt to try to chase the creature as it is flown out of the cave?
Out of curiosity, do I get an opportunity attack?
I know it stepped, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
used a
step-
step action first.
Okay, I thought so.
Here, let's just read step, just in case. I might have been messing that up. Okay, yep. So it flies out of the cave. If you guys want to try to chase after it, you can. Otherwise, we will end
Nope.
the encounter.
No.
That's not
Not particularly.
You're like, I'm gonna be like Tom Brady going for a touchdown. I'm gonna take a hard pass on that.
Mm-hmm.
He's kick. He's kick. Wait. Wait. Here.
Let's just be careful, okay? I mean, it's
Oh,
a
I
dragon.
used my potion on Valis. That's
I'm gonna
right.
just run to the entrance it went from, and he'll just scream Aurora Draconic Fury and dominance.
I don't know if I used battle medicine on his kick, or treat.
You
wounds
have not. Well, you did use
Bundle
treat
them
wounds
straight
a
on the
while
ground,
ago.
and he will go back over
That's
to the
true.
dragon.
I'm pretty sure I can't treat wounds on his kick anymore. But are you okay? I tried to help.
I'll be okay. I need a new shield. And he holds up a piece of scrap metal that's still attached to his arm.
Oh my.
Well, the green dragon had to abandon its horde. So more for us. Plenty of money to replace your shield.
Yeah, let's
And plenty of
grab
money
what
for
we
me to
can
start
and
a horde.
get the fuck out of here.
Yes,
Can I-
and let's try to collapse something on our way so that the dragon, even if it returns, doesn't come back.
I can try something. I don't know if it'll work. I don't have any magic that could do it. I mean, I could try doing my hymn, but I don't think it would work. I don't think I can destroy things. Sorry.
As you look out the tunnel, you can see that the tunnel, there's light coming from it. It appears to be a tunnel leading out to the surface.
We don't have any bombs. Maybe that chest has bombs. Or something. I don't know.
Let's
I'm
see what
just
that
so
little
glad-
bastard assembled during its life.
I'm
As
just so
you-
glad you're okay.
Open the chest, you find a huge amount of coins that I've already distributed to your guys' character sheets. But also,
Delicious.
among the coins, you find a single emerald.
Alma's eyes go black.
The emerald, while not magical, is vaguely shaped like a dragon's eye and worth probably 20 gold pieces.
Okay, that's all nice. Let's get the heck out of here. We need to check on Tamili and the town. The dragon left.
Well, it was wounded, so it will lick its wounds and probably come back or try to
I
find
doubt
a
it will
different
attack a
road.
town that has far more people than just us,
I mean,
with trained guards among them.
still, we should at least let Tamili know what's going on down here, and maybe, I don't know.
Totally.
Wong will probably pick up the chest now that it's empty and or maybe wedge it in the entryway that it flew out from.
You were very brave, Django. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, sure thing, darling. And he tips his hat to you.
Didn't do very well with my medicine. I need to train more.
I might need to retire from mystery jobs.
Yeah,
Stick to what I
usually,
know.
yeah, even bounty hunting, I usually don't like going into a situation unless I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Good way to end up dead.
That is fair.
I've
Well.
got more scars to add to the collection.
I suppose.
Heroes, before you move any further, please update your... Oh. I don't know what just happened.
You died.
Oh, I died?
You died.
Oh, go ahead and update your character sheet to contain some more XP. Because we should be back to 0. So go ahead and add an additional 150 XP to your character sheets. Is it your character's intention to return to the surface?
Oh, yes.
Okay, we can just head back to the landing page as you guys hurry through the caves. And you make your way back into the fishery. And waiting for you in the fishery is the friendly Tamerley Tanderville. She looks to you as you guys make it back up, maybe looking a little bit more battle wearin and maybe a little ragged.
More than a little in some of us.
And she will ask you all what happened. What happened down there?
Do
There
you
was
want?
a
Well-
dragon.
Do you
You
want
had
it?
quite
Yeah,
the
no.
infestation.
I'm sorry, that was so much all at once. There was a dragon. There was... Please, one at a time, please.
Right. Well, you sent me down there with them potions, which, thank you, by the way. I didn't use mine, but, I hope you don't mind if I keep it.
Oh, it's all yours.
He'll just sort of, like, slide back into his pocket. So, sent me down there, gave these folks those potions, ran to, some kobolds, some weird, like... I think there was fish-like monsters. I ain't never seen them before, but they stunk to high hell. Some more kobolds, a kobold queen, and a wormling. We killed most of them. The wormling was a real thing. We managed to scare it off, but yeah. So, if I may give you some advice, I think you got enough evidence down there that you can talk to whoever sold you this place to maybe settle in for some financial recompense.
Indeed, it sounds like there was more than just rats under there. But you say the dragon flew away?
That we know of. It got very hurt. It was very, very strong, but when it was bloodied, it fled.
There was also what appeared to be a sarcophagus barricaded behind some barricades.
And
Oh.
altars.
We didn't mess with those.
Oh no. Well, perhaps you all can go there another time when you've all rested up and recovered from your adventures this day.
I mean, I am curious, and the wormling is not going to be a problem.
Yes,
Maybe there are wayward spirits that need to pass on.
I will definitely...
Only if you,
Go ahead.
only if you're all up for it.
I think we might not just resting up, but I think fight something like that again. I think we're all going to need to do a little bit more training. But anyway, I will say this: you can have this if you want. And he takes out the painting, and he's like, now this is from an endorsement deal I used to do. Now this is from my early days, so normally this sort of like a rookie painting kind of thing usually goes for pretty high bank, but I think I can let you have it for a discount of 2 gold pieces. You know, its actual value.
She looks it over and she's very interested in it. She looks at it and she says, "This would be wonderful inside of our main room here in the fishery. I'll bite. I'll take it for the value."
All right.
We also found this bracelet. I don't know if it interests you. Silver bracelet with a fish pattern.
She looks at it and she says, "Oh, that's quite interesting. I would love that."
I mean, I don't really know how much. Probably 10 gold.
She looks at you. 10 gold?
It was in a chest. It was very rare. It was guarded by a dragon. Could probably take it somewhere else.
She's like, yeah. For 10 gold, I'm afraid I can't go that high.
There's no the persuasion checks.
She looks at you, and no persuasion check would make her go up that high. You can try to see if she would raise it up a little bit.
I mean, she's already paying us 20 gold, so.
Fair.
And but we already got her to do 20. Like that was last session. He persuaded her.
Oh, that's right. Well, don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, Tamily will settle up with you guys and pay you the money that she promised. And you all have solved the menace under Otari. You have completed the beginner box. Your characters have solved the issues and came out on top in very dangerous situations. Would you all like to know what's behind the barricade?
Sure.
Undead.
Sure.
Kind of curious.
A
Undead.
mummy lord.
The only thing that Alma's good at fighting.
It was a bunch of skeletons and zombies, as they mentioned.
Of course.
Now,
Okay.
the dragon is a 4th level creature, and you guys are 2nd level, so it's a very deadly encounter. Man, this was fun. I really like this system. I really enjoyed playing, and I'm glad that we were able to finish the beginner's box all together, everyone. What was your guys' reactions to the game as a whole? What was your guys' reaction to the system? I'm interested to hear it.
Surprisingly deadly.
It felt a little video gamey, in my opinion. The EXP system. I understand that, like, it's kind of part of the system. I think I prefer the milestone, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Just because.
I mean, nothing stops you from using milestone.
No, like, again, I understand. Just it doesn't necessarily detract from the system, but it was kind of like, okay, you beat these goblins, you get 250 EXP. Okay, cool. I think, if anything, maybe as a part of a device for running it, maybe just keep that as a, like, something that DM does, like, just like, I don't
Keep
know.
track of XP in the back end.
Yeah, kind of that kind of feel. I think it would feel a little bit more seamless, in my opinion.
Hey, good feedback. I can see that. I don't use XP in D&D 5e. I do it completely milestones, and for a very similar reason, and makes sense.
I think it's cool that you can do initiative with, like, any modifier, essentially, as long as it pertains to what happened. So it was really cool to see, like, Valis using stealth for initiative.
Yeah, it's
like,
really fun.
Yeah, but
using
the only
Hager.
reason to do that is to do a surprise attack.
I mean,
I'd
but
say-
still, it's still a really cool mechanic, because
It's also in 5e. People don't use it.
it was surprise attack, but I didn't think you could use any other initiative modifiers in 5e. I thought it
Yes,
was all
but-
based on that initiative.
Yeah.
I'd say for me, the thing that I really like here is that it's nice for me personally to be able to have the list so that you can actually reference what you actually are capable of. For at least
Yeah.
me, it's easier to keep track of that way. So you can easily tell, at least from this list, like, oh, I can do this, or I can do this, I can do this. Because at least for me, it's like, it makes you feel more useful, even if you aren't causing damage. Because I'd say for me, that's like the thing in 5e that's always kind of gotten to me a little bit. You always feel in combat, if you're not doing damage, you're not doing anything.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do like the structure of Pathfinder a little bit more than 5e. This is gonna sound really funny. I might try to do this with my dad, who one of his complaints about playing anything tabletop or any game is that it's all too complicated and I don't know what to do. It's all open ended. So I think having that kind of structure might help. Then again, they might turn around and be like, "There's too many rules. I don't want to play." So I think that that's definitely one of the things that turned me away from Pathfinder to begin with. Is that compared to 5e, which is very much about role playing and very much about creativity, Pathfinder seemed a little bit more like full of structure, but it honestly was super seamless while playing. You know, it was like, okay, you're doing this intense spell, daze. Okay, that takes 2 actions because you're casting a spell.
Mm-hmm.
So that it was interesting.
I agree with that point.
And if I'm gonna keep playing, I need to do some research on rogues.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I was disappointed with you rolling so poorly every single time.
Well,
Yeah,
there was. I felt like there was more to that. Like I felt like my rogue was not that good in specifically this adventure. I mean, it's very combat heavy, of course, but it felt like if I want to be combat, useful, I need to look more into how rogues are built.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing, and I think the dragon fight kind of exemplifies it. If you're not built optimally in this game, it really sucks.
Not nearly as bad as first edition.
I
Yeah.
mean, sure, but like I'm coming at it from 5e perspective.
yeah, I agree. Like sorcerers, I mean, like sorcerers in 5e at least get like the sorcery points so they can get more spell slots. And I guess in Pathfinder you get the focus spells, but I mean, like almost focus spell. I guess it really depends on which bloodline you choose, but like that just seems kind of silly. And I was looking through all the other bloodline things, and it didn't seem useful until you get to like level 5, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that my two concerns for like myself playing the game is one is, figuring out how to properly build a character depending on what kind of the campaign is. But that's like just experience, not very concerning. But I did notice that I was kind of falling into the same, set of actions,
Mm-hmm.
combat to combat with my like even though rogues can do like a lot of different stuff, like once you go into trying to actually do useful stuff, there's not that much you can do, despite all the And that's again because like yes, you can potentially trip and grapple and do all these sorts of things, but if you're not built for that, you're not gonna succeed. So might as well not do it.
Yeah, I felt a similar thing looking at like Gunslinger, like not as much at like first level, but as you go on, you looking at like the path, it's like I see like as a gunslinger, what you're really trying to do is you're trying to fish for crits, because that's really how you do the big damage with the firearms.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to really chain those different abilities to try to fish for those crits.
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing as a fighter. I think sudden charge is the best feat a fighter could get at first level, just because of being able to double move and then strike with it is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
It definitely
I-
didn't help that it was low leveled, so there really isn't much room for optimizing anyway.
Right. The one thing would have to say against it is when my shield breaks, that takes away so many of the different features and aspects of the class that I was kind of building in towards. So having like a spare one around that I could just swap into would be good.
Mhm.
And the dragon fight was just insanely fun. It was fun to be able to see like how far we could push the limits of the system and still survive or die. And yeah,
Was it scripted to run away?
No, it was not. And hey guys, sorry to cut away, but I gotta get going, so I'm gonna close it up here, and I hope to play with you all again soon.
Oh,
See
you
ya,
will.
everybody.
I'll probably
Oh,
tie
yeah,
to a dog
absolutely.
next week.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I would want to continue Alma's story.
Excellent,
Yes,
guys.
thank you for the opportunity. It was great.
My pleasure. Hey, guys. Bye.